Hi everyone, welcome back to IELTS 10 Minutes Concept Series with me Vandana, and today we are going to dive deep into how to fix grammar issues in just about 10 minutes. In just about 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about some classic grammatical errors that we see in IELTS essays and how we can be more conscious of such errors and start eliminating them from our writing. Let's quickly get started. And here you go. The very first error is subject verb agreement error. All right, let me just yes, subject verb agreement error. Now look at this sentence. It says governments plays a crucial role in controlling pollution. So what is the problem here? Governments, which is our plural subject. Now this is a classic error that occurs all the time. Please understand this and how to remove this. When your subject is plural, governments is plural, then the verb does not take S or ES. So the correct form can be governments play a crucial role in controlling pollution. So आप इसको ना इस तरह से दिमाग में बिठा लो. You consider it like this, that there is just one S that you have got. You have got one S. Now either that S can go in the subject or that S can go in the verb. That one single S cannot go at both places. Let me give you one more example here. So in report writing, the very first sentence of your introduction starts like this. You say, the bar graphs represents. Once again, it's the same error, because if in your question you are given two bar graphs, plural subject, that means here you cannot take S. But if there is just one single visual input, then you will start your report like this. The bar graph represents. That means now that one single S can't go here because you are given just one bar graph. So now that S goes in the verb. Remember this. Now look at this IELTS essay type of language. So governments play a crucial role in implementing effective environmental policies to control pollution levels, something that is of IELTS level. Moving on, so number one is be very careful of subject verb agreement. Singular subject that takes singular verbs, and plural subjects, they take plural verbs. Moving on. Tense consistency. Okay, so whatever tense you have started a sentence in, stick to that tense. In one single sentence, do not showcase multiple tenses. For example, look here. Last year, the government introduces a new tax on plastic bags and it helps reduce waste. You are starting the sentence with last year. That's the time phrase of past. And because it's a time phrase of past, you cannot have present tense here. So it should be introduced. So last year, the government introduced a new tax on plastic bags and it helped, not helps, it helped reduce waste. So this is IELTS kind of language. Last year, the government introduced a new tax on plastic bags, which helped significantly to reduce the plastic waste. Next one is article errors. They are very, very prominent. So look at this sentence. Education plays important role in society. देखने में ठीक लग रहा है sentence, but this is wrong because article is missing. Education plays an important role in society. So look here. IELTS level sentence is, education plays an important role in shaping the future of any society by promoting economic development and social stability. So be very careful. These are small little words, a and the, but if you keep on missing them here and there, or if you use them incorrectly, they don't let you get that beautiful band 7 in the writing module. Moving on to the next one. So here we have a preposition problem. Now look at this sentence. The sentence says, people are more aware for environmental issues nowadays. For कहाँ से आ गया भाई? It should be people are more aware of environmental issues nowadays. One more thing, this word nowadays is written like this. If you write this word like this, nowadays, that is wrong. It is not written as 3 words. It's written as 1 word only. Now look at this example here, IELTS level sentence. In recent years, People have become more aware of environmental issues, leading to increased participation in recycling programs. Moving on to error number 4. Okay, this is already 4. Let's move to 5. So, sentence fragments. This is the most prominent one. When I am evaluating someone's writing, these kind of sentences are the most prominent errors that I see. For example, look at this. Because technology is developing rapidly. Now, you would say, what is wrong in this sentence? The problem in this sentence is we are using a conjunction because. And the job of a conjunction is to connect two sentences. If you are using a conjunction in a sentence and you are using it just in a single sentence and you are not allowing it to do its job, you are not combining another sentence with it, that means you are making an error. So look here. Governments should invest in education because technology is developing rapidly. So what we are now doing, now we have added, because we have this conjunction because, this is adding not only this sentence, that it's just clubbing these two sentences. Now it is correct. So that's the job of a conjunction. Either you don't use it, or if you are using it, then use it correctly and combine two sentences. And if you decide not to use it, that is also a problem because we need to showcase this kind of grammatical range to the examiner. Now look at this one. Here we are saying governments should invest more in education because technology is developing rapidly. So first our sentence number 1 is ending here. Then we have this conjunction which is connecting this sentence to this. So we are saying because technology is developing rapidly, and then comes the third sentence. In the middle of third sentence, we have another conjunction. Now this one is adding to this, and students need to adapt to changing job requirements. So that means if you are joining 3 sentences, how many conjunctions do you need? You need 2 conjunctions. If you are joining 2 sentences, then how many conjunctions do you need? You need 1 conjunction. Based on this rule, look at this sentence. Because this is also one classic error that I see all the time. So look at this sentence. Although my students are hardworking, full stop, but they struggle with grammar. What is wrong in this sentence? A classic error, using although and but together. Although my students are hardworking, but they struggle with grammar. Wrong. This is wrong sentence. Why? We have got such an advanced conjunction here, that is although. And we have got 2 sentences. My students are hardworking, sentence number 1. Sentence number 2, they struggle with grammar. So for 2 sentences, we need only 1 conjunction. We don't need but here. So we need to remove but from here, and at the same time, now because we are joining 2 sentences with the help of a conjunction, in the middle we can't take a full stop. So here after hardworking, we need a comma to correct it. So if you are putting a full stop in the middle of 2 sentences and still using conjunction, उसका क्या मतलब है कि conjunction तो use कर ली, लेकिन दोनों sentences को आप connect नहीं कर रहे हो because बीच में full stop लगा दिया. So be careful of this error. This is something that is the most prominent in writing. Moving on to the next one, no punctuation. All right. So tourism brings economic benefits. It also causes environmental damage. People should be aware of this. This is also something that happens a lot in writing. Now, what is the problem here? The problem is we are writing 3 sentences, but there is no full stop. There is no conjunction for connectivity. We are just keeping on writing. This kind of writing will not fetch you a high score. So look at this one. Tourism brings economic benefits, sentence number 1. It also causes environmental damage, this is sentence number 2. Sentence number 3, people should be aware of this. So 3 sentences if we are writing, we need something in the middle to connect them. Let's see how we are correcting this. Sentence number 1, tourism brings economic benefits. Now we have added a full stop here. And the other 2 sentences, we are using conjunction and this conjunctive adverb, that is however. So we are saying however, it also causes environmental damage and people should be aware of this. So to connect second and third sentence, we are using this conjunction which is and. However, आपका conjunction नहीं होता है. However is a linker. We also call it conjunctive adverb. Moving on, look at this IELTS level example. So, I have written tourism brings significant economic benefits. However, it also causes environmental damage. So, both tourism and governments should work together to minimize negative impacts. Right. We have a conjunctive adverb here and we have this conjunction here for connectivity. And commas at the right place, full stops at the right place. And look at number 7, wrong word order. The government should provide, wrong word forms. The government should provide educate programs for adults. No, not educate programs. The government should provide educational programs. अगर आपने यहाँ पे education लिख दिया वो भी गलत होगा. If you say the government should provide education programs for adults, no. We need to say the government should provide educational programs for adults. So use the correct word form. Be aware whether I need to use an adjective here or a noun here, that kind of awareness. So look at this IELTS level example. The government should provide educational programs for adults to improve their employment prospects. And that is about it. Okay, look at number 8 also. So it says plural and uncountable noun. Now there is one simple rule जो आपको पता होना चाहिए about uncountable noun. Any noun which is uncountable, उसका plural form नहीं होता है. और अगर आपने uncountable form को plural बना के लिख दिया तो आप error कर दोगे. Look at this one. The teacher gave me many advices. Advice is uncountable noun and because it's uncountable, we cannot have its plural form. So the teacher gave me many advices on how to improve my writing. No, the teacher gave me a lot of advice on how to improve my writing. So look at this IELTS level example. I'm saying many students struggle with IELTS writing, but getting expert advice can help them understand their weaknesses and improve their scores. In short, be very careful if you are using, अगर आप pollution के बारे में बात कर रहे हो, that is also uncountable. You cannot say pollutions. If you are talking about information, you cannot say informations. Similarly, software is uncountable. You cannot say softwares. So be careful of uncountable nouns. They are not used in plural forms. I believe this was helpful. I'll see you in the next lecture. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.